Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Of course, here with John. Exciting video. We pounded the table a lot about a PEA coming out in December. Of course, came out. Gonna do a little walkthrough, talk about the big parts of that PEA and what it means. But John, first things first, how are you? How are the holidays?
Oh, great, Jason. It's always nice to spend time with the family, but now great to be out there telling our story again.
Yeah, well, and it looks like kind of Santa, I guess, brought everyone a little early Christmas present with this PEA. So I'll throw it to you. Let's just walk through it. I know there's some people that only watch the videos, only follow along in other places, but we'll walk through kind of the press release, maybe some of the bigger numbers, and go from there.
Yeah, sure. Look, this has been happening over the last 20 months. We've grown a resource at our main project, Adumbi, from 1.3 million ounces, now sits at 3.66. So it's grown while everybody's been looking at what's happening with coronavirus. We've been growing aggressively. And then we got to a point where we had to try and assess its economic value. So we set independent experts on the job, a group out of South Africa that's done work throughout West, East, and Central Africa, world renowned. And they came out with a PEA, or scoping study. And we could look at some of the key figures. We're looking at around 300,000 ounces just over per annum for 10 years. And costs are under $1,000 an ounce, or all in costs. Um, but the key thing, and this is the thing that we were really excited about, is this now puts a marker in the ground on the value for this project. And at current metal prices, gold prices, as of today, it puts a value after tax around $1 billion US. Now, putting that into perspective, we got 85% of it, 85% of billion, nice, easy figures. Our attributable is about $850 million, 850 million. Our current market cap is $60 million, 7% of that value. So that's our job now, is to get out there and tell the story.
Yeah. No, and awesome. So starts like stuff like this. And obviously always want to invite people with questions. I know we're gonna do coming up a little 2020 plans, talk about comparables some more and other things. Um, Anything else about the PA we wanted to keep diving into?
Yeah, we've had two options available to us from a power perspective, and I think there's a bit of confusion in the market. One was just to use diesel, and another one is to use a hydro scheme. We've got lots of hydro potential there. Now, the hydro scheme is more expensive from a capital point of view, but the reality is there are so many groups out there that will fund that. That we should be able to reduce that capital significantly. And of course, from an environmental point of view, which is something that we're focusing on as we move ahead, it's going to be critical. So look out for that too. More and more news on how we're going to use hydro and other schemes to be for this going forward.
Yeah. And emphasis on kind of like today's trailing gold price too. I know there's sometimes some confusion. Of course, this number can change. Just put in a different gold price, for people who are watching. I know a lot of gold investors, a lot of just general resource investors. If you think gold's going up, inflation, all these other things, of course, that gold number will move as well. And then, of course, the PEA number will move. So just kind of throwing that out there. I know some general confusion, but want to invite anyone with questions, please drop below. Incredible. You guys are worth 7% of your PEA value. That's pretty incredible. Anything else, wanted to squeeze into this kind of, video about the PEA, any other parts of it that maybe you've gotten questions about that you want to put in this video?
Look, the only thing I would add to it is this is just the start for Adumbi. Our team, as I said right at the beginning, has been exceptional the way that they've grown this project. And usually within the time schedules that we've set, we're now starting to look in the ground. And we'd hope for similar sort of growth in resources underground, getting towards that magical 5 million ounce, which is a hurdle for many companies to start looking at what we're doing very seriously. So look out for the next 12 months, I think, as we look to grow this project even further.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, look forward to
Thanks.
doing a 2020 to kind of plans, hopes, goals. And anyone that's got questions, please drop them below. We'll make sure it gets in that video. But John, thanks so much for joining.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks.